That's me. Being bullied by superheroes because I don't have any powers.
All right, here's the rules. 20 for Quinn's nose.
They don't know it, but I have a book that will make me the most powerful superhero in the world. Only one problem.
Ready?
I haven't figured out how to open it yet.
That's what you deserve, talentless talent.
In a world full of people with superpowers, being powerless is a curse.
Talentless talent!
Sorry, I'm late.
That's my seat, dork.
Yeah, but you're sitting over there, so...
Who said you can study with us anyways?
Are you kidding me right now? You invited me.
No, that doesn't really sound like me. I think I remember if I say something so crazy.
Whatever. They're lost. Having an ability is all these losers care about.
Congratulations, Quinn Talon. You're the first student ever to get a perfect score on this exam. Give Quinn a round of applause. Ronnie, stop using your sound mimic ability.
These people never let me have a goddamn thing.
What? Are we supposed to cheer on level 1s now?
Yeah, it's not like we give awards to the other janitors.
I can usually deal with the insults about my clothes or my abilities, but comments about my mom cross a line.
How dare you mimic my mother's voice? My mother was a hero! She died fighting to save your all your asses!
Come on, Quinn. I know you want to do it.
My mom was all I had after my dad died in the first alien invasion. Eventually, the Dalkee got her too.
Mom, what's going on?
They're back. They're gonna keep coming back.
Who's back? You're bleeding.
Listen to me. This is an ability book. Your powers are inside. The power in this book will set the world aflame. You must find a way to open it. And you can't let it get in the wrong hands. Promise me.
I promise, Mom.
That's my boy. Be strong. You're gonna save the world.
Mom? Mom? Mom?
Aliens burned the world, killed my parents, and all I got was a stupid book. What was so special about me? About it? Why did my mother ask me to hide it? I've tried everything to open it. Why can't I open the damn thing? I did just as my mom asked. I hid the book away and enrolled in a school filled with ability users. I hoped I could learn how to open my ability book, but all I found there was bullying and shame. It's not all bad though.
Hey!
Sorry.
I was running from them.
I got you.
This is the place where I met Kenzie.
Thanks for helping me with my homework, Quinn. Chemistry is not my subject.
Oh, it's easy. Like, for instance, with carboxylic acids, I just use mnemonic phrases like...
Do you want to go to the movies?
I don't think that's right.
No. Like, on a date. With me.
A date?
Yes, a date.
I can't believe it. No one has ever asked me out on a date before. So,
I got you something.
wow. It's really nice. Thank you. It's just too expensive. I can't accept this.
Just try it on for me, Quinn. I got you this because I care about you and I wanted to get you something nice.
I know I'm not the richest or most powerful guy, but I didn't think you cared about that type of stuff. In retrospect, that look was a red flag.
I want to go out.
I don't have a lot of money to eat out every night. Let's just eat in. I can cook something.
No offense, but I'm kind of sick of your cooking. I'll pay. Come on.
I don't need another handout, Kenzie.
Don't you dare raise your voice at me. I'm just trying to help you. Well, why won't you let me help you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe she was right. I was too proud and it was tearing us apart. I can't even escape my bullies at work.
Oh my God. Quinn Talon's a stock boy. Just when I thought you couldn't get any sadder.
I got a job here to support my girlfriend. Do you need anything?
To think Kenzie dumped me for a loser like you.
It must be tough knowing you were just a practice run.
Quinn!
I didn't do anything! She dropped the stuff!
Don't talk back to me, kid. You were the one stupid enough to provoke an ability user. I can't have that kind of heat in my store. Turn in your apron.
Please, I need this job. I have no other way of earning money.
Get out!
I hate this world. If I had the power, I would make them all pay. In times like these, I find myself at my parents' grave, searching for answers that don't seem to come.
Everyone makes fun of me. I lost my job, and I'm about to lose my girlfriend. How much longer do I have to wait? You told me to protect that stupid book with my life, and I can't even open it! You left me here! You could have at least left instructions. No!
Oh, great. The gang's all here.
Wait, Quinn. I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
So, we all know that you don't have superpowers.
So?
So, my father's a military general and he can get you the Earth Ability book.
Since the Dalkee invasion, the law says all kids age 16 must register for military service.
Here. Standard issue, Earth abilities.
They gave out Earth abilities to the draftees who can't afford their own powers.
I don't know.
Come on, you're smart. If you had powers to go along with that big brain of yours, you would be able to defend the world against the aliens.
I've been lying about my age, biding time to find a way to open my ability book.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, but there is this one little thing. Break up with Kenzie.
What? Why?
Because she deserves to be with someone like Drake. Drake comes from a rich family. They can afford superpowers. He's not a broke level 1 waste of space orphan boy. Mom, that can't even keep a job.
Get out!
Take your book and shove it, Jennifer. I love Kenzie, and you can't buy me.
What are you gonna do when Kenzie finds out that you're wasting her potential? She's better than you, and she deserves better. You're gonna regret turning me down, Quinn Talon. My father's a very powerful man.
What the hell? Hey! You can't just come in here without my permission. Who are you?
It's a man who was told to look into you. How long do you think you can get away with lying about your age?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're 16, Quinn Talon. At least you will be in a few days. Know what else happens in a few days?
Draft day?
Smart kid. Now pack your bags. You're going to military school.
No, please. I'll do anything.
You should know you can't afford to bribe me. Can't even afford your girlfriend.
How does he know I have a girlfriend?
Gather your belongings, say your goodbyes. I'll be at the school in 2 days to collect this month's draftee.
I don't want to leave. I grew up here.
It's either military school or you die here. Understood? Come on. Let's give him some time to think this over.
That was too close. I need to find a way to open this book or I'm gonna die a level 1 loser.
Oh my gosh, Quinn. You look terrible. Did you get drafted or something?
You should know you can't afford to ride me. You can't even afford your girlfriend.
You told that guy to look into me.
I told you my dad was a powerful guy.
He's your dad?
Oh, but don't look so upset. You're actually very lucky, because all I have to do is say, Daddy, please. And then he'll just look the other way, at least for a few months.
What do you want?
Good decision. You know what I want. Break up with Kinsey.
Anything but that.
That's the deal. And I'll tell you what, I'll even throw in an Earth ability book for free. What do you say?
My answer's still no.
What's going on?
Kinsey, just the gal I wanted to see. Tell me something. What do you see in this insignificant dumpster fire?
Don't talk about my boyfriend like that.
Or what?
Had enough?
See? You're wasting your powers on a low-life level 1 like Quinn.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
He doesn't deserve to be with someone like us. He has no money, no power, and he's vermin waiting to be stumped on.
I love Quinn, and he loves me.
He doesn't love you. He's been lying to you. He isn't even the age that he said he was. Oh, he's 16, about to be drafted, and he didn't even tell you.
Kenzie,
Is that true?
I was gonna tell you.
You deserve better, Kinsey.
Shut up! Both of you!
Kenzie!
Leave me alone!
Hey, wait!
Don't talk to me.
Kenzie, can we do this somewhere in private?
Everyone called you a loser, and I stuck up for you. I dated you, even though everyone said I shouldn't have. And you lied to me!
I'm sorry.
When were you planning on telling me you got drafted? Were you just gonna disappear and not even say a word?
I wasn't gonna let that happen.
I could have helped you. My family is just as powerful as Jennifer's.
They are?
You don't listen. You're so stubborn, you can't even accept help. I don't know if I can wait for you to change, Quinn. This isn't the life that I imagined with my boyfriend.
I knew this day would come. I just didn't think it would hurt this bad. Kenzie, please. I love you.
Jennifer was right. I deserve a lot better than you, Quinn Talon.
Kenzie!
What the hell? You embarrassed my daughter today. That was a great mistake.
I didn't. That wasn't my fault.
Tomorrow, you're mine. Understood? I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Enjoy your last night of freedom.
I'm running out of time. I've got to find a way to open this book. Come on! I'm about to be sent to the front lines to be Dalkee food. Please, if you ever love me, just give me a sign. Is this the sign I asked for?
This is an automatic message intended for Quinn Talon, in accordance to the last will and testament of Isabella Talon.
My mom kept a will?
Vault number 50664 has been made available to you. Biometric data required for access. You must visit Metro City Bank by midnight tonight, or your inheritance will be forfeited to the Federation military.
Midnight tonight?
Sir, can I be of assistance?
I'm here to check my bank vault.
You. A vault. Here? Is this a joke? What are you even wearing?
Why doesn't anyone take me seriously? I'm running out of time.
Stop! Security!
Now I need to figure out where this vault is.
So, I am Mark, your crucial banking assistant. How may I assist you today?
I'd like to check a vault. My vault.
First, you must disclose your account number.
I forgot it, but
You must verify your account number.
it belonged to my mom. Isabella Talon?
Security has already been called. They will arrive in 1 minute.
Biometric data required for access.
You can scan biometrics, yeah? Go on then. Scan me.
Place your finger on the device. Finger not recognized.
Wait. Maybe that was the wrong print. I'll try using my index finger this time.
Security will be arriving in 10 seconds. Verification successful. Family account 01. Verified. Quinn Talon account 50664. Security has been notified of the false alarm. My apologies, Mr. Talon. I did not realize. Please allow me to assist you.
Finally, some respect around here.
I'd like to see my vault now.
After everything? This is it? This is all there is? No way. The glass fits perfectly in the book. What the hell is going on?
Oh my god.
Well, you have to run. What? Get to Quinn. Keep him safe.
No, but I won't leave you.
Please. Quinn needs his mom. You need to tell him who he is. He's destined to save the world.
But what about you?
The power of my ancestor has been sealed inside. You know how to open it. Make sure Quinn opens it when he's ready. Go! Now! Go!
Congratulations, Prince of the Talons. You have been granted the vampire system.
I've been granted the what? I have no idea what happened last night, but I feel great. I feel kinda hungry.
Thank you for coming. Today, you say your last goodbyes to all the students turning 16 this month. But first, let me say a few words. When the Dalkee invaded for the second time just 6 short years ago,
I don't know what my powers are yet, but my parents thought I could use them to save the world.
Hey, Quinn. Isn't that your girlfriend right there?
Excuse me. He's not my boyfriend anymore. Drake, let's go.
I don't care what anyone has to say. I'm here for one purpose. Nothing is going to stop me.
When the sirens wail and the skies darken, it will be your resolve that lights the way. You are the strongest of the strong, and together we can... Mr. Talon, I haven't finished my speech.
All right, let's see what I can do.
Abilities, activate!
The use of abilities requires ability points. You must complete quests to level up.
Some sort of system menu?
Bag him.
Rise and shine, cadets!
Where am I now? Who are they? Why did my mom want me to hide my powers from the world?
Welcome to the rest of your lives.
I don't even know what my powers are.
When abilities had first been introduced to the human race, people had quickly discovered that some were far more powerful than others. Not long after came the introduction of the power level system, which differentiated between a total of 8 power levels. These levels indicated how many mutant cells were in the body, but not how strong the ability was. The military further divided them into subcategories: 1.1, 1.2, all the way to 1.9 just to identify everyone. There were 2 ways for people to obtain ability. There were the so-called original, and the people who had learned one. After the demise of his parents, Quinn had not had any family members to support him. He had lacked the means to buy even the cheapest ability book. As far as he knew, his family had not been special enough to be an original. Now, after all these years, it seemed like he had managed to obtain an ability after all, even though he never heard of an ability book like this before, so he didn't even have a clue what power level it had mutated his cells to. Usually, on the front, there would be a technique that could help you master your ability up to a certain power level. Unfortunately, the book had disappeared, and with it, whatever knowledge it had contained. Quinn lifted up his hand to look at his watch, which indicated his current power level was 1. When he looked around, he noticed that everyone else's watches currently showed the same number. Sergeant Griff was standing in front of all the students, calling out names in groups of 5. These students would then be transported somewhere to take the test. Quinn was hopeful at first, thinking that he might have been able to change his ability level for once, but the screen which had popped up before him caused him to worry. He had no correlation on how good 10 strength, 10 agility, or 10 stamina were. He just knew that it would be greater than his current 5, which didn't bode well for this upcoming test. But if his eyesight was anything to go by, then it should mean that it would place him at least in the top condition of a normal human being. Right now, though, Quinn felt incredibly weak, sluggish. His body felt extremely hot, and he was sweating buckets. Quinn thought it was a good thing he had drunk a load of water beforehand. Otherwise, he would have been extremely dehydrated. "Hey, are you okay?" Stranger standing next to Quinn asked. The stranger had slick blonde hair, hazel green eyes with a chiseled face, and sharp jawline. He stood before him at a height of 6 foot 2 inches tall, compared to Quinn's 5 foot 11 inches. He looked to be the type of person Quinn would have usually avoided in his school, as everyone would always pay attention to them, and boy, did Quinn hate attention. "If you want, I can call someone for help," the stranger offered. "It's okay. I'm just a little bit nervous about the testing," Quinn lied, as he tried to ignore his tired body and stand up straight. The stranger's eyes roamed over Quinn's body with concern. Quinn was quite skinny for his age, not having a lot of muscle on him, and right now, he looked incredibly weak. To the stranger, Quinn looked like the type of boy who would be a prime subject for bullying. Being in a new place and not knowing anyone's power levels, of course, he would be nervous. Quinn sighed. If he was to get a level 1 rating again, the same thing from his school would most likely repeat itself. Well, don't be. I'm quite strong, you know. If anyone messes with you, you can come and ask me for help, the stranger offered, smiling. Quinn returned the smile, yet he couldn't help but feel uneasy. Quinn didn't usually get on with the active, positive type of person. In fact, he did not get on well with anybody, but he found it hard to dislike the boy, especially for being the first person to offer his help. My name's Vorden, by the way. The other boy introduced himself and placed his hand out. Quinn looked at Vorden's hand. It was the first time in his life someone had treated him like a normal human being, but he was afraid that would quickly change. Should his ability turn out to be a low-leveled one, he would probably take back his offer of friendship, but at least for a short time, Quinn just wanted to forget about all that. My name's Quinn, Quinn replied as he shook Vorden's hand.
Use of an ability has been detected. The ability has been rejected.
Once the system messages appeared, Quinn looked at them strangely. He then noticed that Vorden still hadn't let go of his hand. Then the system repeated the message once again.
Use of ability has been detected. The ability has been rejected.
Quinn forcefully pulled his hand back. The system was clearly telling him that Vorden was trying to use his ability on him. The other even had a puzzled look on his face as he stood there. What is your ability? Vorden eventually asked. Quinn paused, thinking for a while whether he should answer or not. Ultimately, he wanted to see Vorden's real reaction. I don't have an ability. Vorden no longer had a puzzled look on his face, but he did not look pleased either, as if the answer had been insufficient to sate his curiosity. But before he could say anything, Sergeant Griff made an announcement. Next group, Quinn Talon, Vorden Blade, Peter Chuck, Layla Murrow, and Aaron Healy. Come to the front to take your test. Once the 5 students heard their names being called, each of them began to make their way towards the sergeant, who was waiting for them in front of the crowd. Apart from Quinn and Vorden, there was another boy in their group. Peter looked to be the most nervous among anyone there. He would constantly look around him, and he couldn't stop fidgeting either. His body frame was quite small, but it suited him, for he wasn't that tall either. Looking at him reminded Quinn of himself. A small frame with glasses and scruffy brown hair, he was not much for a physical attraction. The other 2 members were both girls. Layla had short brown hair and a tall figure, and she was carrying a bow on her back, which surprised Quinn since not many people carried a weapon these days, apart from a specific group of people called Pure. They were a group of people who claimed that abilities were a blight upon humanity and instead opted to use weapons. However, they were very rare, and Quinn had never met anyone who belonged in the faction in his life. He had merely heard stories about them. Erin, on the other hand, was the type of girl whose beauty turned necks. Her proportions were perfect, not too big and not too small, and she had long, silky hair with a magnificent golden hue. The only problem was her facial expressions. Even while walking through the gathering of people, not once did her expression change. It stayed stiff and neutral and made her appear cold. The awe on the faces of the other kids was lost on hers. As Quinn was walking to the front, he noticed that he couldn't recognize any of the students there, and it seemed like the others were not familiar with anybody either. Quinn could only assume that this was done on purpose. Their group soon stopped just behind another group that was being transported to the testing area. Vorden walked around and greeted each one of the people in his group with a handshake and a confident smile. Vorden was very polite, so most of them accepted his greetings. All of them, except for Erin. She merely stared at Vorden's hand when he offered it to her, then turned her gaze away after a second. Come on, you don't have to be like that, Vorden said as he placed his hand on her shoulder. A terrible mistake. Erin moved faster than anyone could react. She grabbed Vorden's wrist and twisted his hand. Specks of ice started to crawl up his hand and began to freeze his limb. They were making a scene, and everyone gleefully watched. "Wow, she has ice abilities?" one of the boys said. Several students expressed their amazement in unison. "Stop it, you two," Griff barked at their little fight. "If you have that much energy to pick a fight, then save it for the test." Erin immediately dropped Vorden's hand, leaving him gasping in pain. Slowly, his hand started defrosting. He scrambled back to the line and stood behind Quinn, his face flushed with embarrassment. "Can you believe her?" Vorden complained. "I nearly lost my hand." "You can't just go around touching people without their permission," Quinn replied. "Yeah, I know." Looking at the people around them, Quinn could tell what the others were thinking. It was on their faces. Instinctively, Quinn moved away from Vorden, hoping that others wouldn't mistake the two of them as friends. At last, Quinn and the others were called forward and were told to stand inside a square, drawn with white lines on the ground. The space inside of it was just big enough to fit the 5 of them in. One would notice that outside of the square there was a hooded man who was standing nearby. "Send them away," Griff ordered. As soon as Griff gave the command, the hooded man planted both of his hands on the ground, and the square started to light up, shining in a bright purple color. "An ability to transport others, huh?" Vorden said, leaning forward to speak into Quinn's ears, much to the latter's discomfort. "What a rare ability!" The plain fields faded from their sight, and they were thrown into a whirlwind of colors. The very next second, they found themselves in another outdoor area, this time an empty wasteland. There was no sign of life nor greeneries. 2 people stood before the group, a woman dressed in black, and next to her another man whose face was hidden beneath his hood. Quinn could not make out the badge on the arm of either of their uniforms, making it impossible to tell what rank they possessed. The woman held a tablet in one of her clutches, busy thumbing through it. She ignored the group that had appeared before her and continued till she was done. Once she had finished, she shifted her gaze to the students and began to speak. "Hello, I am Jane, and I will be the one in charge of your test today. Once the test has been completed, I will be updating your information, and your score will then be reflected on your wristwatches." Quinn noted that her face appeared to display the same emotional range as Erin's. "Now, who should we call first? Oh, it looks like we have a couple of previously leveled ones," Jane noted as her eyes ran across her tablet screen. The tablet seemed such a delicate thing to hold in this place where the beautiful city was out of sight. The information the woman made mention of had been passed down from their previous schools. "Peter Chuck, step forward." The nervous, small-physiqued Peter did as he had been told, looking even worse than before. Quinn thought that he appeared unsightly, yet he looked to be in perfect condition, if you were to compare the two. At least Quinn was able to stand up, whereas Peter looked like he would fall over at any second. "What is your ability?" Jane asked. I don't have any ability," Peter answered quietly. Quinn and the others now understood why Peter had been so nervous. Having no ability wasn't rare. Because of the war, many children had ended up as orphans like Quinn. This usually meant that there was no chance for them to buy an ability book. "Don't be afraid, Peter," Jane said. "Here, take this." The hooded man, who was standing beside Jane, suddenly conjured a book in his hand and held it out quietly. Jane took the book and handed it over to Peter. "For me? You're just giving this to me for free?" Peter asked with utter excitement in his voice. "Thank you." "Study the book in your own free time. When you have finally learned to use it, you can come back to redo the test. But for now, I'll have to temporarily award you a level 1 power status." Even though Peter had received a level 1 power status, he didn't care about it. At this moment, he only felt hope. his life could finally turn around due to the book that he had just received. "Quinn Talon, step forward," Jane ordered, looking at him. Quinn did as he was told. "What is your ability?"
Subscribe to the Pocket FM Blockbuster YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notifications. Check out our channel for more exciting shows.